Wow, okay, so you want to talk about hot books on creativity? Well, look no further, because this book right here is legit burning up, okay? Because when we look at creativity, or more so when we look about books on creativity, we're often looking for the next big idea or the books that'll get us there. Sometimes we forget about the execution part of these ideas. Well, Scott Belsky's Making Ideas Happen is a sure guaranteed read to take your vision into reality. I'm Dylan Gafarian, and this is a book review for you. In 2012's Making Ideas Happen, Scott Belsky breaks down life after the big idea. This book is all about taking ideas and putting them into motion. Basically, it's a call to action for all creative people. Rather than spending too much time in the clouds, this book discusses surefire steps to execution. Execution as in the idea, nothing more, just wanted to clarify. Making Ideas Happen is essentially broken up into two major parts. The first part, organization and execution, addresses all practical and useful tips for staying organized and getting your ideas out into the canon. The second part, the forces of community and leadership capability, talks about straight up relational aspects that come along with your ideas. Meaning what happens as soon as your idea leaves the safe haven of your mind. Meaning the moment you start sharing. Though this book has many amazing tips, tricks, and antidotes to keep you moving forward, I quickly want to address one topic that I think many of us creative people suffer from. Belsky calls it the creative plateau, which is essentially saying when we focus for so long on so many of the minute details of an idea, we lose sight of the end result and interest. Belsky writes, The honeymoon period quickly fades as action steps pile up and compete with our other ongoing commitments. Action steps in this instance merely refers to the literal and specific actions needed to move our project forward, which is discussed at length within the remainder of this book. This is why this book is just a hot burning book to read. Don't get stuck on the steps to implementation, don't fall into the pits of despair or the project plateau. With the tips provided by Scott Belsky, you could be popping out creative ideas like James Patterson's popping out books. I mean, really. So, who's this book for? Well, obviously you, but more so it's for anyone who feels like they're stuck with the ideas they've generated. Yes, they are personal and beautiful, but what good is an idea if it stays in limbo? This book is exactly what you need to take your vision and put it into reality.